Well, hello, everybody. Hey, Marley, how you doing on the YouTube side? Hello. Classical Gas, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you guys are all having a good week so far. We're back into getting some streaming done. So, they did come out with the new visual update, so I did go ahead. I turned on the structure shadows, the terrain shadows, and terrain blending. We'll see how that affects performance. We'll see. I'm not sure if it's going to affect it a whole lot or not. Motion blur, of course, I always have off. Dude. Yeah, that's all. I was just seeing if there's anything else that I was missing that could possibly be something different. Alright. Okay, well, let's get into it. We are on day 93. We have 7 days left. 7 days left in Timberwolf Mountain, and then we're out of here. Graduating my short college program tomorrow, then work, practice some time. Oh, nice! Very nice. Okay, well, it's going to take a second. We got to figure out what we were doing here. Okay, we got all that stuff there. Yeah, I think I have feathers over here. Hey. How have I been doing? I missed streams and VODs for a long while. It's been a rough month. Lots of stuff going on this month. So, hey, look at all those bunnies we have there. All right, we got plenty of food out here, which is nice. Ooh, that looks good. Look at how smooth the snow is. Oh, jeez. Hello, buddy. Hello, bud. I sort of like that, the look of that. Huh. Interesting. Well, we're gonna play with those different changes there and see what we think of it. Okay, so we do have 7 days left. Yeah, we're at 43 days. So we got 7. Hey, Bavella, thank you for the 5-month resub.
Butterfly Atheenon Nation.
Thank you so much for that 5-month resub there, my friend. Alright, so we got those all done. How is our clothing doing right now? Yeah, our clothing's starting to get damaged. Thank God we're going. Once we get to Pleasant Valley, we'll be able to repair all of our clothing back up again. We've been repairing that clothing because it hasn't really mattered. We've had plenty of plenty of stuff to repair that with, so it's just the cloth that we are running low on. So, alright, we do have some fuel in there. We got sticks here. We got a lot of sticks on us. Let's, nah, I'm gonna drop the sticks on the ground. Let's grab the sticks out of there. 69, dudes. We got 69 sticks. Awesome. Okay, so we don't really have a whole lot to do these last 7 days. The game looks so much smoother with that snow like that. That's awesome. Hey, UC, how you doing? Dudes with the 26 month. Thank you, Doobs. Beetle B, good to see you as well. Thank you so much for that 26 months there, dude. And I do appreciate everybody's patience. Thank you, UC, for the posture check as well. I do thank everybody for their patience with my
26 months.
Last couple of months here. It's been this last month or so, it's been a little bit stressful, but things are starting to smooth out now, so Yeah, the snow seems... So look how much smoother the snow is. How it goes over the rocks. It's not got the sharp defined corners like it used to, which is really nice. I like that. Just visually, it looks really, really super good. Yeah, it looks really nice. So we turned on a couple of things. We turned on the shadow, the structures, adds occlusion from sunlight to large structures. The additional shadows on the terrain, and we turned on the terrain blending, which that I'm noticing the most of. I don't know if I need to distance when shadows appear. I'm just gonna turn that up to 100. Or right about there. Large draws, it's tree draw distance. Yeah, that's all fine. I would turn on ambient effects, bottom of quality. Ambient effects adds more visual effects. Oh, nice! Thank you, Sea-Dune. Thank you, I appreciate that. I was looking through the other ones to see if there was stuff, but at the very beginning of the stream. I was looking through the other ones to see what was there, but that's one I didn't see. So that's cool. Thank you. Yeah, we'll turn that on for sure. Stooley with the 67 months. Can I finish Sutherland's tale yet? Sunderland's? I don't know, Classical Gas, can you? Are you trying to find the Prepper's cache that has the stuff in it?
Stoolage
okay.
Resubscribed for 67 months. Good to see the legend has returned. To quote a great
it's
man,
it's glitched.
Atheenon, and always shall be your friend.
Let's go do some fishing. We're here. We got nothing better to do. What kind of fuel do we got here? We got 9. We got a fur. We got some cedar. Let's grab the fur. Let's grab the cedar. Let's grab the coal. What time of day is it? It's late at night. We aren't that tired though. You know what we could do? We could go pukey, yucky, yucky. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, look at the snow. Look how it is more even on the rocks and stuff. That is really freaking cool. I like that quite a bit. They did a nice job with that. All right, we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna eat some nasty stuff. There we go. Yes, you are here right at the beginning. We are now, well, we're probably like 6 days away from leaving the zone now. We got 44 days, so we got 6 days. I know. Shush. We got 6 days to go before we can leave. Hey, Gabrielle, how you doing? Okay, let's go ahead and drink some water. Let's go ahead and let's go out and do some fishing. It's fishing time. The I can never say that word. Is that under quality as well? Reduces jagged edges or stair stepping. They can appear on curved or angled surfaces. We'll turn it on. It's got two different things: FXAA and SMAA and TAA. See, I never know which one to do. So you tell me. You tell me which one's the best one to do on that. All right, let's go ahead. Drop you here. I think I hear something out there. Wait, do I have my fishing gear on me? Hold on. I've got a fishing gear. Oh, my fishing tip-ups are out there. Low, mid, high. Okay. You just love hanging around in the back of the place, don't you, buddy? SSA? SSAA? IA? SSAA? Okay, I got 2 fishing tip-ups left out here. That's good. I think I'll put... If I want to fish myself, I think I'll put my good fishing tackle in there, so I'm using the crappy one. Alright, let's go ahead and get some fire going here. I do have some lamp oil. I'm not going to use it, though. Do the SSAA. My PC can handle it. My PC's been struggling lately. I don't know. My PC's getting old now. I need to upgrade again at some point. Hey, Legend Game Breakers, how you doing? Hello, hello. I got a 3060 Ti. Let's throw the fur on there. We'll get some sticks in there. Cedar and a coal. There we go. I play on a laptop. Should I even bother adjusting settings? Depends on your setup. As Stooley's saying, it depends on your setup, Bavella. Alright, we'll get that one fishing, and then we will set up another one over here fishing. Might need a good cleaning. Yeah, I think it does need a good cleaning. I actually have some of the air stuff. My mom is furiously texting people. What is going on? Sorry, I gotta text my mom back. There we go. Mama taken care of. Hey, Anna. Hello, hello. Have not been getting notifications. Well, there haven't been any notifications to get. Alright, let's just do 6 hours. See, look at that. We already have a bite.
And look at that, you caught me! Yay, the white fish of doom! Mwahaha! Where's it?
The white fish of doom!
Wow, that changed quickly. Alright. Let's drop white fish of doom here. There you go, buddy. You can go sit down there, okay? Why do I have a feeling you live in some Canadian wilderness similar to Bear Island? I do not. I do not. I mean, it's you know, it's not like downtown, but it's not Canadian wilderness, that's for sure.
Looks like I survived another night.
Gosh dang it.
You better get those, Atheenon. It's gonna go.
All right, we gotta get these fish traps up. The longer you leave them in the water, the more damage they take. So you don't want to leave them there too long, because then they'll take damage. And also, then the line can snap as well. The main thing is the longer you leave them in the upright position, the more the fish trap will take damage. So you don't want the fish trap to take damage. If you get it up right away, it only takes like a couple percentage of damage each time you use it. If you leave it sitting out there in the upright position, it can take tons of damage doing that. We'll just eat some of these fish down, because num num, they're fishies. We do need to get some water going too, though. I hear you there, mister. Yeah, Oregon's pretty... Oregon is northwest. It definitely has that... that flavor to it. Hey, you guys. How's it going? Hey, Jack Pistachio. You know, things are going. Things are going okay, I suppose, you know. It's been a lot this month. Mainly just getting used to my 50-hour work schedule has been the toughest part, so. Okay, we got a fish tip up. There we go. We got a tip up. Yeah, see, the line snapped on it, even though I was very quick to do that. At least the month's almost over. Exactly. At least it's almost over. Arrgh! Well, it's a combo wombo, Stooley, of, you know, of needing to get my money saved up for the tax debt that I owed this last year. Plus, I need to get money saved up for the getting a new car. Plus, I need to save up money for paying off the car that I now own that is basically just garbage. So, yeah, it's yeah, you know, it is what it is. Hey, we got a bass. Nice. Not a big one, but hey, that's okay. Oops. No. You stay out there, mister. You stay out there, mister. Yep, taxes and cars suck, yep. Is it gonna stay 50 hours? Probably for the rest of the year, yeah. That's just the sort of situation I'm in. Probably for the rest of the year I'm gonna have to do it. We got a head-banging wolf out there, boys and girls. That wolf was head-banging, baby. That wolf was head-banging out there. He was going to it. My work week's about 45 hours, I feel. Yeah, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? It's one of them things. You sometimes you just have to buckle down and do it. And right now I just have to buckle down and do it, so. We got 4 hours left on the fire. Boink. I just want to pick up some of my rocks that I threw out here earlier. I've been tossing rocks out of that fishing hut for a while, so all my rocks were kind of scattered around. Hey, Off Blur, how you doing? Got a nice torch out of the deal too, so that's always good. Hello, Mr. Whitefish. I get $10.99, so it's a hard deal it's a hard deal during the winter when I'm not making money. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, being $10.99 is always tough to see, dude. Especially if you have a very seasonal type thing. All right. Making plans for tomorrow with my mama. Well, you know, C-Dune, I got myself in this situation, so I'm the one that's making the decision to pull myself out. I could take the slow path at this point and spend several years, digging myself out of the hole, but working for Amazon, it allows me to do it faster than that if I want to, because I can get extra hours and get overtime, so I'm like, why not? Charbronian, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Charbronian. How are you? How's it going today? I hope you're having a fantastical day. Hopefully I can get a shout out there for you going on. There we go. Last playing some Long Dark as well. Hello, hello. But, yeah, so, you know, it's one of those, whoa, hello. Got myself in this situation, now I'm getting myself out of this situation, so. It's all good. How long we got? 3 hours left on Mr. Fire. Whoa, hello. What are you doing right there?
Power in the verse can stop me.
First time here, though. I've heard of you through the grapevine. Hope all is going well. Well, you know, things are going. It's been a wild month. We only got 6 more days, I think, at this point. 6 days? We're on day 94. We spent our 50 days in Ash Canyon when we started the game. We got 6 days left here in Timberwolf Mountain. And then we're going to be moving and living for 50 days in Pleasant Valley. Which Pleasant Valley is actually going to be kind of a vacation after this, because we got the farmhouse, we got the barn, we got Thompson's Crossing, we got the Signal Hill, we got lots of places there to do stuff. The only place we can't really go is over there near Pensive Pond, because that's where the cougar's going to be. Just like we couldn't go over here near the Forest Cave, because that's where the cougar is, which kind of sucks. But otherwise, we've been all around this place. We've been up to the summit. We've gone over to the what you want to call it, the Prepper's Cache several times. We're actually going to head back over to the Prepper's Cache one more time, because I think we need to pick stuff up there. Today might be a good day to go over there. Let's see, what time of day is it? Okay, it's almost nighttime. Hey, Honora, how you doing? Casadargo's Roar, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Freddy Cougar's ruining the map. Yeah, Freddy Cougar does ruin the map. Freddy Cougar just ruins everything, man. He just ruins everything. Freddy Cougar should know nobody likes him. Oh, hey, that popped. Perfect. Well, it's our challenge with this run. We're revisiting what we did. We did about a year ago or so, a couple years ago, where we did 50 days in every zone. And basically it's with the new update. So we've not done it with the new update. So basically the rules are we start in a zone and we have to spend our first 50 days there if we can survive. And then we can move to a adjacent zone and have to spend 50 days there. Now, once we've lived in a zone for 50 days, we have to pack up what we can. We can only carry out our max carry weight and no more. We can only carry out our max carry weight and move to another zone. And then that zone, anything that we left behind in that zone is not accessible any longer. If we need to move through a zone again, that's totally fine, but we can't pick anything up or, take anything that we left behind. We can't take any of that stuff once we move through the zone again. Because, once we go Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, we'll probably go to Black Rock, and so we'll have to go through Coastal Highway and Pleasant Valley up into Black Rock. So we'll probably come back to Coastal and Pleasant Valley. We'll move through them as fast as we can to get to Black Rock, but it's going to take us a little bit of time, and we'll sleep and stuff. But we're trying to get 50 days in each of these zones, and then we're going to go to the new area and do the 50 days in each of those zones, and do the so what our plan when we get to the far territory is do 50 days in Forsaken Airfield, and then we're gonna quickly come back in and get all 3 of the caches done, and then go back and finish up the Tales from the Far Territory quest line. And as far as the trader goes, once we've spent our 50 days in Coastal Highway, we will allow ourselves to take trader deals. We can then travel to Coastal Highway just to do the trader deal and then go back to the zone that we're in. So say we're in Mystery Lake and we get a trader deal, we can go to Coastal Highway, we could go to Coastal, drop the stuff off, pick up the other stuff, and then go back out. But we can't touch anything we left behind in Coastal Highway. So it's going to be a little bit different because now the trader's involved. There's the quest for the trader, which we aren't gonna really do anything with the quest for the trader until we finish all of our days. So, hi, any tips on dealing with Timberwolves without weapons? Always turn them off on my last runs because it's really frustrating. The only thing you can do with no weapons, Lord Raider, is have a flare. Flares are the best thing to have against Timberwolves. They're the best thing to have against the Timberwolves because they allow you to basically avoid the Timberwolves. Torches are nice too, but then you have to have no wind, and so a torch can get blown out pretty quick. Red flares are the best thing, so you always want to carry a couple red flares around with you if you can. Early in the game, Timberwolves are a big pain in the ass. They're a big pain in the ass. They really, truly are. Let's get a little more water going. Looks like they're now allowing us to use ruined food to cook for recipes, and maybe the trader will have potatoes and carrots. Yeah, see, for me, the trader, Dune, I like the idea of the trader. I think once they give the trader, like, potatoes, carrots, all the different canned foods and stuff, once we can get all that stuff from him, I won't really mind not being able to use ruined food to cook. The main thing is there's now actual achievements for cooking every recipe and stuff like that. And so, not being and especially on Interloper, they did say they were going to tweak the decay rate on certain items, on certain food items. So that should help, hopefully. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit. But until they really get it on the trader, it kind of sucks. So some of the food items kind of suck trying to make them. But hopefully, excuse me, Mr. Wolf, I wasn't calling you over here. Oh, I got fish on me. I don't mind the trader though. You don't have to do the trader if you don't want to. I think the trader's kind of cool. I think he's kind of a neat idea. And I do like that. I do like the fact that he's not an actual NPC in the game. And he just kind of hangs out, he hangs out and says, hey, come get my stuff. Or bring me stuff and I'll bring you stuff. Which is what I wanted all along. I didn't really want an NPC in the game. I thought that would really kind of ruin the game, so... I like that he's not... damn it. I like that he's not an NPC. Be nice if the trader offered finite items, just make him get more expensive. The trader has definitely taken out some of the... He's taken out some of the issues you would have with, like, availability of matches and stuff like that. I think that's kind of... It has fundamentally changed the game, but you don't need to use them if you don't want to. Yeah, we actually went and turned on a few of the visual things. We turned on the we turned on the ambient effects, and we also turned on the shadows and the terrain blending. The terrain blending actually looks really super nice. The terrain blending, I think, really is very slick. Why does it feel like there's going to be an Aurora tonight? But oh yeah, there's definitely been some new updates, so.
Dusk, so night came before
What a beautiful night out there. Arrgh. Yeah, the visual update's pretty cool. It's a minor thing, but it does make the game look better. I think, again, the visual update is more of a... I think, like I've said all along, I think a lot of the stuff they're doing right now is almost kind of like play testing ideas they have for Black Frost. Like seeing what they can do. I think that's what a lot of it is, like the visual update. It doesn't seem like we really need a visual update, but it's definitely something where it's like they're doing it to be like, hey, you know, let's test it out on Long Dark. We already got the product to test it out on. Let's test it out on Long Dark, and then we'll put it into Black Frost like that as well. What's my fish tip up at? Tip ups is still at 73. And I think that holds with a lot of the stuff they've been doing. You know, everything from the trader to, you know, the trader kind of introduces a marketplace idea where they have things that you can get from the, you know, buy from him, and I'm sure that's going to be in Black Frost as well. So I think a lot of it is just kind of like prepping for that whole scenario. Let's throw one more cedar in there. Oh, and then the wind died down, like, right away. Of course the wind died down. Okay, let's go ahead and just boil up another thing of water. I got 6 liters of water on me now. Nice. One last question. What's your all-time favorite zone? I don't know if you ever said. Hush River Valley is my all-time favorite zone. And you can ask as many questions as you want. It doesn't matter. You can ask as many questions as you want, Sea-Dune. But yeah, for me, I love Hush River Valley. I love everything about Hush River Valley. I think Hush River Valley is a amazing zone. I think it's one of their best design zones. It's also a great starting zone. If you start in Hush River Valley and you can make it out of there alive, you are basically set up for the entire game. 53-21, beautiful. It's beautiful in every single way. Now, Ash Canyon is a very cool zone too. Now they have changed Ash Canyon around a lot now. Well, yeah, Hush River Valley. If you're not real familiar with Hush River Valley, it can be a very confusing zone as well. But once you learn how to use the ice caves to get around, and there's a lot of shortcuts you can use in the zone. Once you learn all that stuff, it's really a great zone. Yeah, see how much smoother the snow is here? Like, coming up on the rocks and stuff? I like that. I like that effect. It, like, smooths the edges out a little bit. But yeah, Ash Canyon's a really nice zone, too. They did a good job with Ash Canyon. Alrighty. Let's close El Doro there. Let's put a little more water on the table here. Plus, Ash Canyon's a good zone for getting the woodworking tools. Because that's one of the zones you can get woodworking tools in. So, and in my opinion, it's probably the easiest zone to get the woodworking tools in. Yeah, and all the matches in that zone. Although, to be honest, I come out with a lot. Hush River Valley has a lot of matches in it, too. Come on, you want to go right there? There we go, okay. The worst zone? I'm not a big fan of Bleak Inlet, but, you know, Bleak Inlet and Blackrock kind of tie for worst zone in my opinion. Although late game, Bleak Inlet and Blackrock, and they're both fine. Late game, it's just early game, they both kind of suck. There isn't a worse zone. There is, yeah. I'm not a big fan of either of those, mainly because of all the Timberwolves. But now that Timberwolves are not like a guaranteed thing, Timberwolves are more of a they can be there thing. It's not as bad because they're not always up. That's the thing. Before, Timberwolves were always up. Now the Timberwolves are sometimes there, sometimes not. Think I have enough food, boys and girls? I think I might. I think I might. Blackrock just has a lot of little dead end areas too. Broken Railroad's cool. You know, I'm not as down on Broken Railroad now as I used to be. It's still, there's still a lot of Broken Railroad is still kind of a death trap, because once you get in there, it's kind of hard to get out of there and survive. Just because it's such a long walk, either back to Forlorn Muskeg or into the new far territory. But Broken Railroad itself is not a really bad zone per se. It's just not a really good zone either. It's very nice. It's very nice as far as like the condense. Like, it's very condensed. You can get the bear and the moose and the wolves and all that stuff very easily and quickly. Yikes. That don't look good. We should check our traps. Oh, there's a wolf up there. Son of a biscuit. Never mind. It's past time for a couple hours. Sundered Pass used to be Tembe Hell. Yeah, you know, I went into Sundered Pass a little bit, but I didn't really go there early when it was like really bad. No rabbits at all over here. Our traps are just failing. Our traps ain't doing jack squat. But hey, Kenneth, Faith, how you doing? How you doing, Faith, Milo? How you doing, Kenneth? Hope you're having good ones. Ah! Almost ran right off a cliff there. That would have been bad. I think we're 5 days now? 5 days away from leaving Timberwolf Mountain, boys and girls. Woo! Let's go. I'm going to throw these in there. Oh, I forgot to grab my fishing hooks. Okay, well, we are going to go over to... We're going to go over to the Prepper's Cache real quick. So we're going to drop some stuff off here. Take a couple pieces of coal with us. A couple reclaimed wood. Got my cattails just for a little food and water. Yeah, I'm going to take all my torches. Okay, we're good. You know, I'm not a big fan of Timberwolves. They don't bother me as much as they used to be honest. They used to bother me a lot more, but they don't bother me as much any longer. I'm not a huge fan, but they don't annoy me as much as they used to. I do have a broom. I do, Bavella. That's my stick it on the wall broom, you know? Timberwolves do take some getting used to, though, that's for sure. I do like the smoothing of the blending of the snow into the rocks. It looks really good.
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I know, buddy. How did I miss you? How did I miss those rose hips before? That's weird. Trying to avoid that wolf out on the lake. Yeah, that's the worst part about the Timberwolves. One nip and your clothing just gets trashed. And it's not just like it's one piece of clothing. It's like every outer layer of piece of clothing you have is just like 20% off. It's like, what the heck just happened? We call them the lake effect wolves. Hey, when we came back here from last time, there were Timberwolves out in the lake, so I'm just glad they're regular wolves now. There's Mr. Bear. Mr. Bar. Coming out of his cave, not much we can do to him. Rootbeard, hey, how's it going, buddy? We're going to be playing some Afterlife later on, Rootbeard. I hope you're having a good day. How are you doing? I like some of the changes you've made to Afterlife. I haven't played it in a little while. I'm still getting used to some of the changes though, with the way water's done now and a few other things. I foolishly started chowing down on eggs last time, not realizing that was gonna give me food poisoning, so I threw everything up. So now today we have to go raid a couple places and get food and water back, which is a total pain in the ass. But I should have just boiled the damn eggs. Big dummy that I am, I didn't do that. I was like, oh man, you're kidding me. That's all I had to do was boil them. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But I'm playing Afterlife as a progressively, it's gonna get progressively more difficult. I basically set everything on the sort of the base level for like Horde Night, speed, damage, all that sort of stuff, and then every 2 days we take a spin, we spin a wheel basically, and we up one difficulty level of something. So everything, it can be anything from block damage to difficulty level to run speed to Horde Night frequency, even Feral Sense being turned on, that sort of stuff. So some of them are weighed heavier than others. Like Feral Sense is a difficult one to roll, but once we run out of something on the wheel, like once we say up the run level, like Feral run speed all the way to insane, then we just remove it from the wheel. And so from then on, there's now, basically by day 90, I think there's 46 different things that can be upgraded. And so by day 92, everything will be maxed out in the game. Hey, Alice, how you doing? All right, we're gonna check out the Prepper's Cache here real quick. Yeah, it's been fun so far, except for me eating all those eggs. I was hungry, so I ate a bunch of eggs, and it made me throw up because I didn't realize I didn't realize the eggs gave me food poisoning. I was still in vanilla mode where you can just choke down raw eggs all day long, no problem at all. Frickin' Sprain Hill, I swear to God. That hill's spraying something every time I come up it. I swear to God, folks. Swearing to God. Okay, so did we grabbed everything from here? And nothing on the walls. Give you guys night vision in here. Got nothing on the walls. Got nothing over here. Nothing over there. We got some water. We got water here. That's what we got here. How long will it take to get rid of the sprain? 2 hours? Okay. What time of day is it? Okay, let's sleep 2 hours to get rid of our sprained wrist. Is there ever something in these on Interloper? No, well, see, Dune, funny thing is we actually got this one. This one had the prepper pie recipe and a hacksaw in it for us. Because yes, there is one of these that will always have something in it. And this was the one. He needs some milk. Yeah, he needs some milk, boys and girls. So yep, this one, there's only one prepper cache on Interloper. Well, that's not what I wanted. There's only one prepper cache on Interloper that will have stuff in it. And this happened to be the one. So we got super lucky finding it on our first go round. It was very nice. It was very nice. Alright, is there anything I can do while we sit here? I guess I can fill you up. It's usually either a hacksaw or a heavy hammer. I don't know if a pry bar can spawn, but usually it's a hacksaw. Usually it's a hacksaw. Astrid's collection of home videos. Whoa. Now wait a second. Hey, Asmith Clark, how you doing? What's up? Yeah, I could prep the rose. Well, actually, I only have 16 rose hips on me right now. And I don't want to prep the mushrooms because I'm going to use those to make more prepper pies. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. So we got 24 matches. We got basically enough matches to last us for a while, so that's good. I guess we can just pass some time. 11 liters of water. That's nice. It's very nice. I thought I could have sworn I had food up here too, but I don't. It was past time for an hour. Are you glad Hinterland reverted the ruined food thingy? I think it was a bad idea. Until they get something in place in the game, Stooley, for ruined food, I think it was a bad idea removing it from the ability. It was more... It's more for Interloper players. It was really bad. For most people would probably never even have noticed it, Stooley, because most people don't ever stockpile stuff aside to use later on. But Interloper players do, especially with a lot of the recipes that we have now, carrots and potatoes and stuff in particular. We can't use those. We can't use those immediately. They had the easiest solution ever. All they need to do is make carrots and potatoes and cans of corn, which I think cans of corn might already be, but they just need to make those things available on the trader. And then I'll have no problem. Then it'd be like no big deal. It's like, okay, well, I can't make those till I get cooking 5 anyway. So what's the big deal? Although, I mean, I already have carcass harvesting 5, cooking 5, fire starting 4, ice fishing 2, archery's almost a 2, mending is a 2. I've seen Kimmy stock so much stuff it looked like he was running a supermarket on Interloper, no less. Oh yeah, if you are very cautious, Hallis, with the stuff that you have, you can stockpile food and water and stuff. You can stockpile food and stuff pretty easily. It just takes a while to do it. Figured we'd just do that. Oh man. Well, it was a pretty severe change, and I'm sure the community kind of was like, "Hey, this is a little much." I mean, this kind of like you said, without a alternative, it's kind of a severe penalty. especially for Interloper players. So I'm glad they kind of reverted it back. Did they not add carrots and potatoes to the trader yet? I don't think so yet. No, I don't think so. Aw, thanks, Hallis. I appreciate that. I wish I was more consistent at this point, but you know, life. life has been kicking me booty. Okay, it's nice out now. Nope, I don't want to go that way. I think it's too windy to light a torch out here right now. There's a wolf that likes to hunt right over here. Trying to avoid him if we can. I've had a challenge I've been doing on Voyager, 100 bottles of maple syrup. So far, I've got 21 bottles. Nice. I think on Interloper, there's like 3 bottles of maple syrup, like on the entire map. But you can, I think you can get maple syrup from the trader, can't you? I'm pretty sure you can. That, I guess, would be a good alternative, or a good option. And all three bottles are about 15% combined. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Hallis. Yeah, most of the bottles are pretty crappy condition by the time you find them. So Rachel, are you just doing quests for the trader to try to get more maple syrup from him? Oh, those are stones.
Looks like I made it through another night.
I'm just curious. I want to try, let's see, visuals. Nope, advanced. Turn that off. Yeah, see how sharp these corners are like that? And then if we turn this on, see how it smooths it out more? I love that. I think that looks so good. I think that's so nice. It just kind of makes the world like more like complete, I guess. Aw, I'm that girl. Thanks so much. No more of the condition. Just have to get up to 100 of them. Well, good luck on the 100. That's a lofty goal, but you can do it. I know you can. Then get warmed up a little bit. Let's just get our storm lantern out. I don't want to waste a match right now. We got plenty of fuel. Hey, King Daka, how you doing? I just want to see if we can get a little bit more coal. Only got a couple days left here in Timberwolf. We might as well grab the coal here if any is respawned. I don't think it probably has. But we'll see. Nope, that leads us back out. Yeah, the visual updates are really nice, King Daka. We haven't, and I've just turned a few things on. I turned on the shadows, which I don't really see a lot with shadows most of the time because I just don't pay much attention to them. But I'm sure it'll make a little bit of a difference. And the terrain blending is really super nice. And then I also turned on the ambient effects, although I haven't seen a lot of that yet. And then I think we'll go SMAA on that. I'm not sure what that's going to do, but we'll see. Love the subtle details with the random effects. Yeah, I haven't even seen it. I haven't even seen anything like that yet, so I'm not sure what to look for. I'm not sure exactly what we're looking for with the random effects. Is there going to be like fire shooting out of a wolf's eyes or something?
No power in the verse.
Hey, Rapid, thank you for the follow there. Welcome on in. Hey, there's another one of my torches. Now, no coals respawn. That's kind of sad, but at least this gives us a nice warm passage to get from one place to the other. Hey, there's a piece of coal. Piece of candy. Yeah, I do definitely like the more smooth, the smoother look to the snow is really nice. King Daga, thank you for the 5-month resub. Appreciate that very much. All right, there's our exit there. We're just gonna kind of chill here in the cave, I think. Get kind of warmed up a little bit. Let's go ahead and break down that torch. I think we did pick up all the cattails out there. I guess we could go up to the other cave there and try to find coal in the cave between here and Blackrock. I don't know if it's really worth it, though. Let's eat a couple more cattails. We got cattails left back down at the shelter. Yeah, I don't have to worry about cabin fever. So we actually took settled mind for this character because I was like, you know what? I usually take Snow Walker because you get faster stamina regen and of course cold fusion. But I decided for this run we were gonna take settled mind because we're immune from cabin fever and research is 20% faster. So I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good way to go. Why not? Let's pass an hour. There we go. Hey, Negotiator, how you doing, buddy? Bunny Killer, yeah, I was thinking Bunny Killer, but we haven't really had that hard of a time, Hallis, getting bunnies. We really, truly have not had that hard of a time getting bunny rabbits. Out of there, wolves and bear. There's a bear up here, and there's wolves over there too. Major pain in the butt. I just didn't want to have to deal with it, King Daka. I just didn't want to deal with cabin fever on this run just because. Which one is the Celestial Navigator? Oh, the walk faster on clear nights or during Aurora. That would be a great one. That would be a great one to take for like a night run. We actually did 100 nights of Long Dark once. We did that where basically we could not do anything during the day. We had to sleep during the day and travel at night if we were going to travel. And so I took a couple of those. And yeah, if we did an endless night one, that would be awesome. We did an endless night one as well, which was crazy. That was absolutely nutty. Yep, there's Mr. Bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. How you doing there, buddy? Did you give a break or did I miss the streams? I've not been streaming for a bunch, Negotiator. I've I've been slowly working myself into getting used to my 50-hour work weeks. So I've been kind of like not streaming a bunch. It's been kind of off and on, but I'm kind of into them now. So I'm gonna try to get back to streaming. A lot of the time, the streams are gonna be very short, where they'll just be a couple hours here, a couple hours there. Usually early to mid-afternoon, because a lot of times I need to leave about 4 o'clock to get to work. So a lot of times it's going to be like noon to 3. Wednesdays are my exception where I can stream longer because I don't work on Wednesdays. So like today we're going to do some Long Dark. Then we're going to do some 7 Days to Die Afterlife. Then like tomorrow we're going to do a little bit more of Expedition 33. I haven't even gotten through Act 1 on Expedition 33. I love the game, though. Expedition 33 is absolutely beautiful game. And the combat's fun. I'm not real good at the dodging, parrying thing, but I'll get better at it. I just got to get the timing down. But I want to play that. I want to play some more 7 Days to Die, some more Expedition 33. I want to finish up Marvel Midnight Suns. So yeah. Yeah, Expedition 33 has been really good. It's just a gorgeous game. Just the game itself is just beautiful. Okay, here we go. We got some food here. Let's grab that gamey venison. That's our last venison that we have. Yum yum. So hyped for Subnautica 3. Hope they release in 2025 as planned. It'd be nice. I don't know if they will or not, but it would be super cool if they did, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna be definitely playing more Long Dark here too. So to be honest, I kind of got burnt out on Long Dark for a little bit, but now that they've started fixing some of the problems, it wasn't even burnout. I was just frustrated. I was just frustrated that a lot of the issues weren't being taken care of. But now that they've kind of done a little bit of fixing some of the issues. I mean, I know they haven't fixed 100% of things, but now they've fixed a bunch of the issues. I'm a little more encouraged to play it. You know what I'm saying? It's just annoying to play when there's obvious problems that are going on and it's not being taken care of. So I think we have enough water to last us the last few days we're here. Waiting for Quantic Dream Star Wars games, game like Detroit Become Human. That would be awesome. I love the trader finding three bunkers was tough. For me, they were in HRV, AC, and BI. The DLCs really improved the game. Oh yeah, I think it has, Asmuth. I have enough water to take a bath in. Alright, let's go check our rabbit traps here. Does the trader come in misery mode? I believe the trader is in misery mode, yes. I believe he is. I'm not 100% sure, though. Definitely take some snares with us when we go. Get our torch out just in case. Run, Forrest, run! Ugh. Whew. Yeah, we won't get the bow anytime soon. That's okay though. We've so far on this run alone. Let's see how many rabbits we've caught on this run. This run alone, we have snared 144 rabbits. Our record is 439. That was our other 100. That was our other 50-day in each zone run. So yeah, we snared a lot of rabbits. So I'm not gonna use my hacksaw. Our next destination is Pleasant Valley. Yep, Pleasant Valley is the next destination. And I'm probably going to starve or not starve. I'm probably gonna food poison my way through a couple of days, just to get ourselves sort of through the last few days here. I am a walking rabbit apocalypse. The rabbits are there. They're there. So yeah, the plan for right now is that you know, most days of the week I'll probably stream a couple of hours, maybe 2 hours here, 2 hours there. Wednesday I'll be streaming more, and Thursday I'll stream a little bit more as well. Yeah, the streams will be a little bit shorter. Rapid, I spawned in Ash Canyon on this run. So we spawned in Ash Canyon and spent 50 days there. And now we are here in Timberwolf Mountain, and we've spent almost 50 days here. Alright, let's go ahead and place down the broom. Just to get the rabbits off the floor, you know. It's no fun having rabbits on the floor. It's more fun if they're on the wall. Hippity hopping over my bed. See, I can count rabbits at night. There we go. Now we can count all the rabbits at night. We even got our little carved wolf statue here. Arr! There's our heavy hammers up there on the wall for us. We got our crampons. I wonder, can I put the... Yes, I bet I can, huh? I didn't even think about that. Get my sweatshirts up on the wall, too. Oh, my sports socks are ruined. Shoot. 32, 29. My sports socks got ruined. I was hoping I could save them if I left them on the table, but they got ruined. So, oh well, that's fine. We can just rip them apart. Curse of the Snow Rabbit Witches. More like you're streaming for the fun of it rather than trying to make a living from it. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I still eventually, Kenneth, would like to move over to streaming full time, but it's just not what it is right now. You know, it's just not where it's at for me. I need something more stable than that, and it just wasn't. It honestly wasn't working out for me. So it's fine. Bruda, hey baby, how's it going? Thank you for the 12 months. Nora, you're saying I needed find a new phone? Thank you for the full year there. Holy crud. One without 30 million features and an AI.
87 just resubscribed for 12
They have flip phones out there still. You can get a flip phone. Just happy Hinterland finally got Long Dark playable at Nintendo. For about 2 years, the game would crash every time leaving a region. It still crashes on occasion, but you can actually play it. Well, that's good. Yeah, I know the Switch had a lot of problems. Hey, All Nuggets. How goes the visual enhancement update? It's really nice, actually. I like a lot of the stuff they've done with it. A lot of the stuff they've done with the visual enhancements are really nice. My provider doesn't list a flip phone anymore. Oh, no. Just go get a drug dealer burner phone. I mean, a burner phone that nobody would ever use to do anything illegal with. Nobody would ever do anything illegal with a burner phone. Don't think you have those? Yeah, I think my favorite thing so far is I love the blending. You know, the snow blending. I love that. I think that looks really slick. The snow blending looks really super nice. For me, that's my favorite thing so far. Now, I haven't seen a lot of the other stuff, but yeah, that to me is my favorite so far. And it's such a minor thing, but it just looks good. Yeah, to go back to the day, Honora, where cell phones were actually used for phone calls. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be nutty? It's insane, I tell you, insane. All right, we are tired enough that we'll sleep good tonight. 58 minutes left on the fire. I did play a little Stardew Valley, just not my thing though. Top-down games like that, I just have a hard time getting into. I miss they to me just don't. It doesn't click for me for whatever reason. I don't know why. Those in like isometric view games, just for me, just never seem to click very much. I sort of like the first-person aspect, for sure. Hey, Jaco, how you doing? I miss the quiet solitude of zero phone calls. Just have no friends like me, Marley, and you won't have to worry about it. That's the best part about having no friends, is you just don't have to worry about it, so. I get no phone calls all day long. It's really nice. And I've turned off most of the notifications on my phone, too, so that's nice, too. I like the way the visual updates make the game feel more real without taking away from the art style. It is very nice. It's subtle that way, Neil. It really, truly is. Fields of Mysteria looks cool to you. What does click through is arranging my meat? What? How about Stranded Deep? Me and Stranded Deep have a sordid history. Me and Stranded Deep, we kind of parted ways a while ago. It's an okay game. I mean, you know, for a game that got abandoned for about 2 years and then was quickly finished and chucked out there, you know, it's not bad. I forgot my fish hooks are out there in the fishing hut. I wonder if I can race out there and get them. So for me, Stranded Deep, I'm just not a big fan. I'm not a big fan. I never liked. Whoa! I never liked the UI on it at all. In fact, I hated the UI. It is the best ocean survival game called Stranded Deep. Yes, it is. It is the best ocean island survival game called Stranded Deep. Back into some longest, darkest. Yes, Philicus. I'm waiting for my stamina to refresh so I can run again. Because we're going to have to run, baby. We're going to have to run. I don't even want to know. I'm not going to look back. We're not looking back. We're not looking back. Don't look back. Oh god, I got stuck on the snow. Okay, now I'm gonna look back. Okay, he's right there. Okay, fine. It's okay. Everything's good. Everything's good. We got our fishing hooks. We're all fine. Woo! We're all fine. Yes, we've caught lots of fishies. All of these were caught on traps, though, for the most part. Alright, let's check our days. Oh, look, our rabbits are all happy. They're like, wee! Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say, Sylvius, don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Alright, so... Oh, man. Let's see here. So we got all that stuff here. We got a lot of rose hips and that stuff ready to go. I know we're going to need some of those for the trader. We got lots of mushrooms. That's a lot of mushrooms and a lot of rose hips. See where our clothing's at. Yeah, I could go ahead and repair those, because why not? Couple deer hides, couple guts, couple rabbit hides. There we go. How do you stick bunnies on the wall? So if you have a bunny rabbit on the floor, you have to use either a broom or a calendar. You place that on the floor. You then go out of that mode. You pick the bunny up. And you place the bunny so he turns green on the broom. You go back into placement mode. You pick up the broom. And now the bunny's stuck to the broom. And then you can just pick... Oh. And then you can just pick the broom back up. And now he's stuck to the wall. And you can do that with hammers, crampons, clothing, whatever. As long as you can place it on the floor, you're good to go. I've used this so much since you showed me. Hey, hey, it wasn't my idea. I was told that by a viewer, so it was not my idea at all. I just have utilized it to the fullest extent. Still haven't managed to make a decent bookcase, though. Some stuff is harder than others. Let's go ahead and repair you with that.
If I don't rest soon,
I'm just trying to get some skill ups on my repairs. And we'll repair you with that. Grab a drink of water. Still think it's a shame corpses can't be on. Where does your mind go, Stooley? Where does your mind go? It was Eugene. Yes, Eugene. Still enjoying it. Quite a bit. See, I get to sleep with dancing... Oh, one bunny disappeared. Because he rotted away. I got dancing bunnies above my head. At night. Let's go ahead and repair you up as well. We're over repairing now, because why not? It gets us skill up, so.
I could just lay down and have a little sleep right here.
There's no such thing, Rachel, as a dumb question. How much money a month would you need to stream Nothing But Long Dark? How much money a month? Well, right now I'm making with what I'm making at Amazon plus this. I need about $3 grand to get my bills paid and get everything squared away. And it's nowhere near that. My goodness. I've also heard of dream catchers, but bunnies, yes. Bunnies are very important. Okay. Well, it's blowing and nasty out. Woo! You were that viewer. There you go. You were the viewer. Let's just sleep for a couple hours, because I'm unsure whether it's going to get really cold in here or not. Alright, it's still fine. It's still fine. It's going to get cold towards morning, though. We'll just sleep for a couple hours. We can't die in 2 hours, so... What if next year I can kind of do half of that? Well, next year we can look at it. This year's Rachel, I sort of have my plan all laid out because I have several things that have come up. I've got a huge tax bill that I owed from previous years. You know, tax man always cometh. And then in addition to that, I need to get a new car arranged. Plus I need to figure out my living situation, you know. I'm living with my brother right now, which is great, but he's not going to be here the entire time, so I need to figure out a living situation down the road. There's just a lot, and you know, Amazon, you know, although I'm working my ass off there, it's a good job. They take care of you pretty well, so they offer me lots of overtime and stuff like that. Oh, I just work at Amazon. I just work in the warehouse at Amazon. I'm on what's called inbound stow. Basically, I'm the step between your product arrives on the dock, they unpack the products, they send them to us, and we put them in big old yellow bins that then they take them out of and package them up for you. It's a whole process. It's a whole process. Do I like my coworkers? I don't talk to my coworkers. I don't work to like anybody. I mean, I get along fine with my bosses. I mean, you know. I feel the huge tax bill. Yeah. Yep. I need to move about 213,000 Atheenon mugs a month. Basically, the way Amazon works is products come from the manufacturer, okay, and they get shipped in say a box. Say it's mugs. Let's just say mugs, just because that's already been brought up. So they ship in a box of mugs. That box arrives at the warehouse on a truck. They unload those boxes from the truck. They get sent to people who then take those products out of the box and put them into these yellow totes. Those yellow totes then get sent down the line to people like myself, who then take the mugs out of the yellow tote, and the yellow tote has a barcode on it, so they know where they know what's in it. And you take that mug individually out of that, and we're at a station where they send us these ginormous, like 8-foot yellow pods that have holes in them, and we take the mug out of that and put it into a hole that also has a code on it. And then when you order that mug, that pod is then taken to somebody who then reaches into that hole, takes the mug out, and puts it into another tote that is specifically keyed to you. And then that tote is taken and put on a belt that's then sent down the line. It's scanned. That item is then taken out of the tote by another person and put into a box that then gets a sticker put on it. That box is then sent down the line, and it gets that sticker tells it to print a certain label out that will have your address and everything on it. And then it's, you know, it's sealed, stickered, put on a truck and sent out to you. It's quite a process. It's quite a process. I'm gonna drop these sticks here just to get them out of me. There we go. It's not complicated. It's a very, I mean, in my opinion, it's a very efficient process. They do a great job, you know, making sure that stuff gets where it needs to go. I talk to my bosses and stuff, but pretty much I put my headphones on and just ignore everybody. I find that to be the best policy. I stay out of trouble, and trouble stays out of me. Alright, so how many days left do we have now? We are 47. We got 3 days left. Is it back-breaking? No, actually, back-wise, it's not that bad. It's my feet that usually hurt. I leveled up my wall hanging. Everything has to be on wooden hooks and utensil racks. Milton Kitchens have loads, as does the Orca gas station. Very nice, Eugene. Very nice. Hey, he's being mugged. We're gonna eat you. Get some food poisoning. Down a tea.
I just want to die.
The end process at Amazon is called SLAM, Ship Label Address Manifest. It probably is. I'm not in that section of the process, so I have intense. I'm in the front end, so I've never done outbound. All I've ever done is inbound. So, all right. So let's go ahead and eat a whitefish. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do, Neil. I have my headphones on. I listen to 10 hours of like music, and just ignore everybody around me. I just do my job and I leave everybody alone. Everybody leaves me alone, and that to me is the ideal situation. I feel like I'm gonna die. I do inbound stow. That's what it's called anyway. I don't know why they call it stow, but I stow stuff. The reason I bring up Long Dark is I'm not doing well health-wise to the point I cannot walk anymore and always feel like you're playing the Long Dark helps me feel better. Oh, well, Rachel, I am going to be... If it's any consolation, Rachel, I will be playing the Long Dark more. I'm making a return to the Long Dark as far as like I'm going to be playing it more. So target is 2.2k units per night. Yeah, our target is usually our target ranges from about 225,000 to 500,000 items stowed every night or every day. That's usually our goal. Is 225 to 500k. For stowing items per associate. Nice. I'm always in the top 10% of people stowing, so I don't ever worry about it. I just put my head down, do my job. They see everything we're doing. They see all the stuff. They have cameras everywhere. They see exactly what you're doing all the time. You can't scratch your ass without them seeing what you're doing. So. Ooh, it's getting cold now, boys and girls. It's getting chilly. Pretty much working nonstop, yeah. I usually get there. I usually get there at 6, and oh, sorry, that thing's still on. I usually get there at. I start at 6, and we get our first break at 8. And then it's 8 to 8:15, and then I get off at 11. Have my lunch break from 11 to 11:30. Go back on. Get a break at 1:30 and then work till 4:30. 500k for everybody on the team. That's for everybody. But usually it's like 225 to about 350,000 items that we stow every day. So, you know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. We usually make our goals, so, you know, it's not too hard. Let's go ahead and pass some time. Look at that, we're warming up. Look at that, look at that. It's getting warm. Yay. Yeah, it's a little chilly out there, a little chilly. Am I technically classed as a stowaway? Yes. Yes, I am. It's an easy job, though. You just do your thing. You don't worry about it. You don't worry about anybody else. You just do your stuff and put your head down and do it. I've never had any problems there anyway. Must get crazy around Christmas. Yeah, it'll get crazy around Christmas. The nice thing is we'll get a lot of extra time around Christmas time too. So. What happened 6 months ago, I had infected tooth. It took too long to get seen, so the infection grew and I got antibiotics. By then it was like everywhere. Then I had to be on another stronger antibiotic, right, that, and almost shut my whole body down. Oh my gosh. My gosh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry, Rachel. Those are big numbers. No wonder Bezos is so rich. Yeah, I get all my money from Bezos these days. That sucks, Rachel. I'm so sorry about that. All right, we're gonna eat a little bit more of this and sleep. Oh, We can't do it while we can't pick it up off the ground and do that. We only have a day. We only have 2 days left, boys and girls, and we can leave. Yeah, antibiotics are great, but they can mess your body up big time. Well, they can mess you up big time. Just if you take really strong ones. So. Worst part is I'm always in pain and so weak my diet isn't sure and yogurt, which also sucks. Hey, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I hope you start feeling better soon though. That really sucks. We have so much stuff here. We got 23 kilos of stuff in there. We've got another 3 kilos, almost 4 in there. We've got the heavy hammer, which is 2 kilos. We got our shirts, which we're gonna put on before we go. We'll probably drop most of the fuel. We got to pick up some traps as well. I might as well check and see if I got any more rabbits out there. Yeah, it's time to start figuring out what we're going to take. Now, since the other tooth is infected, they want me to take another dose of antibiotics. If I have to take them again, I do not think I'll make it. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Rachel. We're going to Pleasant Valley next. Alright, these traps ain't catching nothing, so we're just going to pick them all up. Because that'll be our main food source when we get to Pleasant Valley. Yeah, Black Rock is kind of an avoidance one at this point. Hey, Pleasant Valley's great zone. We'll have so much we can do in Pleasant Valley. Except go to where the cougar is. That's the only thing we can't do in Pleasant Valley, unfortunately. Alright, let's check out our traps here, see what we got. Okay, so the traps don't wear down. I thought traps wore down. Interesting. I could have sworn they wore down, but I guess they don't. Huh. I mean, the fish tip-ups do. Fish tip-ups wear down. We aren't going to be able to use we can't really use the fish tip-ups in Pleasant Valley, though. So there's not really a point in taking the fish tip-ups with us. Fish tip-ups for us in Pleasant Valley would be nice, but we can't really use them there. The only place to use them is on Pensive Pond, and unfortunately Pensive Pond has a cougar right nearby it. I am going to take my whetstones. We're going to take our arrowheads. We're of course going to take our cloth. We'll take 20 of our ptarmigan down. Actually, let's take 30 of it. We'll take 50. We'll take 50 feathers. We don't need our coal. Stones, I can leave all but 1 stone. That's just to scare wolves off. We'll go into the zone with less torches than we have now, for sure. We'll definitely need a heavy hammer. Snares do break. Yeah, snares do break. I'm going to grab my lantern fuel just to have it, because it took us a while to get that. The old mill flour, I'm just going to grab because it's very low. And the cooking oil, we can get more. I got that there. I don't need it. I am going to take my film, because it doesn't weigh very much. Let's see, we do want the woodworking tools for sure. We take our shirts, we'll put those on. They don't provide much warmth, but hey, it's better than nothing. We already got crampons, so we are going to take another pair. Those are at 88%. These are at 99%, so we'll swap out our crampons. Put on the good crampons. There we go. Now this is where the tough stuff comes in. We'll definitely take all of those. We'll take a few birch to make stuff with. We're 32 right now. Take our maples for sure. Take a few leather. Definitely take our coal. And that, we're going to have to figure stuff out here, though. We're getting close to weight. I got those. I don't have any sticks on me right now. I want to take my wood carving, but it's going to be too much. Luckily, if I can make it another week, the desk can pull the infected tooth. Good. I'd rather have no teeth and no legs, but no thrush. My friend almost died in ICU from gallstone-related pancreatitis. She also had multiple recurrent infections and antibiotics. She's still alive and kicking. She was able to work part-time. Nice. I gather nobody goes to BlackRock by choice. No, not really. Worst part is the thrush out of all this. What is thrush exactly? I've heard that word before, but what exactly is thrush? Enlighten me. Actually, I can look it up. Thrush. It's a common fungal infection primarily caused by yeast that can affect the mouth, throat, and other areas of the body. Ooh. Yucky. That's horrible. It grows on your tongue when your immune system's down. It's like a rash in the mouth. It's painful. Oh, man. Good Lord. How much did that weigh? Oh, it's only 0.25. We're taking our wolf with us. The wolf is coming with us, boys and girls. I do need to grab at least... No, you know what? We can grab sticks on our way out. I don't need any sticks. We're at 38.94 right now. I'm just kind of seeing what we can take out of here with us. That's got our rosehip teas in it. I am going to need... I'm going to need some room to carry Prepper's Pie with us. So I got 2 Prepper's Pies here. They're both ruined, so it doesn't matter. That put us up to 39.54. I only got the 0.2. We'll find more. We'll find more cooking oil in the new zone. So I'm just going to drop that for now. Feels like you're always thirsty and your mouth's on fire. Oh, man. Babies get it too. It's hard to eat. What's the Prepper's Pie? Prepper's Pie is one of the new recipes, Janet, or Rapid. It basically, it gives you extra stamina, max stamina. Most importantly, though, it gives you condition back. Actual outright condition. You eat one of these, you get 25%. You get 25 condition back immediately. Immediately. It's awesome. And then cabin fever. It also reduces your cabin fever risk, which we don't have a problem with anyway. DK, how you doing, buddy? With a 74-month resub. So basically, the Prepper's Pie, you have to have cooking 5 to be able to make it.
RNG just resubscribed for 74 months. I'm
You
not here, but my subscription is.
Yeah, you're not here, but your subscription as well. Glad to have you here. You have to be at cooking level 5 to make it. It takes an acorn ground, 4 mushrooms, 2 burdock root, some cooking oil, some water, and some salt. So you need all those ingredients. Most importantly, you need level 5 to cook it. The Prepper's Pie recipe is it's one of the recipes that you find in the world. And it is only found in the bunkers. And technically the bunker that is the food bunker, on like Stalker, Voyager, Pilgrim, the food bunker is the one which it's found in. Now on Interloper, there's just one bunker in the entire game that has anything in it, and it has the Prepper's Pie recipe and usually a tool. For us, it had a hacksaw in it. So Can I make a bunny pie for carrying weight? Not for changing zones. I can max out at 40. So I got 0.7. I got basically 0.8 that I can still carry on me. I'm going to take a couple pieces of metal just to have them with me. 956. Do I need all of these T's here? I don't think so. I'll take a few of them. I'm just finding stuff that I can kind of get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of my torches as well because those weigh a bunch. There we go. We'll take like 3 torches with us because really all we need the torch for is to scare wolves away. I wish the trader could be trading in other regions. Yeah. I wish. Well, I wish, Rachel, that you could get the trader to trade in Bleak Inlet as well as Desolation Point. Basically, anywhere with a coastline would be awesome. If you could get the trader to trade with you in any of those zones, would be amazing. Okay, let's repair our stuff up. I do want to take some guts with me. Let's see. Branjam with the 51-month resub. Holy macaroni. To be honest, I was never a huge Rush fan. I like a couple of their songs. But I totally get why people like them. I just was never a huge Rush fan. Never a huge Rush fan. I don't know why. But then again, I have weird taste in music. I'm not a big Beatles fan either.
How
so
time flies.
How time flies. And I know some people hate me for not being a Beatles fan, but it's just not my. I'm not big into boy bands. So Redcap's gonna see that and be like, "You son of a bitch." No, I appreciate the Beatles for what they are. I'm just not a huge fan myself. We are going to take a few mushrooms with us. Let's just take like 12, because we'll get more mushrooms when we're there. I could just, I'm going to take these and I'm going to craft those into. I do have the visual enhancements. Yes, I do. And I'm going to prepare all the rose hips up, because we're going to get more rose hips as we go. But, the Beatles are a very good band. I mean, they were revolutionary. They revolutionized music. I mean, they really, truly did. They're just not my, it's not my bag, baby. Yeah. Throw the rest of those in there. Okay, we got a couple rabbit hides. We got that. The guts on us. Is there, actually, you know what? Rabbit hides will have an easier time getting. Deer hides. Okay, so that puts us overweight, though. But 0.32. I think we could just drop the water. Yeah, we could just drop or drink the water and be fine. Because we got the cattails to last us for a little while. And we'll be finding food as we go. I could drop a little bit of the lantern oil. Ath is more into grindcore and death metal. Yeah. I like more beat your head into a wall kind of music. I mean, just for example, I'm going to a concert in July up in Kent, Washington, and the concert I'm going to in July is baby metal. Does the weight really matter that much? Part of my restriction on myself, Rapid, is that I cannot go from one zone to another if I'm overweight. I have to be at or below my maximum weight to go to the next zone. So to go to the next zone, I have to be low enough weight. Will Poppy be a special guest star? I don't know. I really like Poppy though. Poppy's actually come a long ways. She's got a lot of good stuff out. You recognize her contribution, so so I won't look into having you committed. Oh, of course I recognize their contribution. I mean, I recognize, look at all the bluesgrass and country contributions that have come out over the years. I mean, I'm a huge Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton fan. I love those. I love them. I'm not like big fans of I'm not like I don't have their albums and stuff, but I love a lot of their songs. And, you know, I have a very eclectic sound that I like. Yeah, I love Baby Metal. I get to go see him live. I'm seeing him live on the 15th of July, I think it is. So, but no, I mean, the Beatles were huge contributors to music. I mean, they, you know, they were, you know, game changers. Rush, William Shatner, and Boudin. Hey, William Shatner is awesome. I love William Shatner. He's great. All right, so we are almost at weight. We're almost at weight right now. We're good. We're good. So all we have to do is last one more day here, because we're at 48 days right now. 48 days right now. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. We're just gonna give ourselves a little bit of food poisoning sleep. As long as you are good on health, you can do that. You can take the medicine, and then you can sleep for 10 hours, and you'll be fine. My music taste is all over the place, yeah. And I like. I mean, if you saw my music list, I got everything from Kesha and Backstreet Boys to Britney Spears to Baby Metal to Stain to System of a Down to Electric Callboy. Not a big fan of Blue Oyster Cult. Never was a big fan of them. I got some Johnny Cash on there. I got Kenny Rogers on there. Do you like any good music by chance? No. All the music I like is just kind of garbage stuff. I'm a very garbage kind of guy. All right, how many days we got now? We're at day 49, boys and girls. 49. 49! We're going to do it again. Doing it again. No, you ain't going to die. You'll be fine.
I just want to die.
Elvis is okay. I mean, you know, he's got some decent stuff. We'll sleep for 4 hours to see what's up. I do like me some classicals, that's for sure. How much longer do I need to go? 3 hours? Okay, 3 more hours and we're good. That sounds like a blizzard. That could be bad. Time to eat some food, boys and girls. We're gonna go all fish. That'll get our vitamin C up. Sucks to leave all this nice food behind, but Jimi Hendrix, I listened to a few of his things. A sneak preview of Unpleasant Valley weather. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That should put us underweight. Yep, that put us right underweight. Okay, perfect. Now, how are we doing on days? 49, boys and girls, 49. So we will have to leave tomorrow. Tomorrow we leave. Oh, I'm so excited. A whole new zone to experience. A whole new zone to go into. And there's gonna be cloth there too. I know taking this is kind of just like, that's just me wanting to take it, but can you stay longer than 50 days, or does it have to be exactly 50 days per region? I have to leave on the 50th day, Rapid. If I have to cross over a zone, like, you know, when we go from, right now we're going Ash Canyon, Timberwolf to Pleasant Valley, but then we're going to go Coastal and Desolation. So So of course we're going to have to travel back through to get to Blackrock. So in that instance, it's no big deal. We can't pick up anything that's in that zone that we left behind. So say I leave a bunch of stuff behind in Pleasant Valley, we can't travel back through Pleasant Valley and pick up anything. We can hunt while we're in Pleasant Valley, we could sleep in Pleasant Valley, but we can't pick up any like food or anything like that we left behind. We'll try to move through those zones as quickly as possible. I mean, honestly, I could travel from Crumbling Highway to Blackrock in a day if we're really pushing it. So it's not like it's impossible to do. So yeah, on day 50 I leave. Why did I decide 50 days? It just was the random number we picked. It was just a random number we picked. Plus, it's cool to see 50, 50, 50, 50 on all of these. 100 days was too boring. I mean, even 50 days, if you can survive the first 25 in a zone, getting to day 50 is kind of a challenge, but past that, it just becomes very repetitive. There's not much to do in the zone after the 50 days. So that is a good point, Honora. Why one of the reasons we picked it is we did 100 days in Pleasant Valley. We did 100 days in Pleasant Valley, and it just got boring at the end. I was just bored to tears. It was like there was nothing to do. All right, let's just get a little rusty poo here. Actually, just pass a little more time. Storm is past now. That's good. We're just gonna pass time till midnight, and then we'll sleep. We're leaving tomorrow. I've seen 30 days done by some players. Yeah, I mean, the 50 days was just a decision I made just because it especially right now, Janet, it definitely... It's a long time when we don't have weapons or anything, but once we get weapons and tools and stuff, the 50 days will seem like, you know, not enough time almost, because we'll be crafting things, we'll be hunting moose, we'll be hunting deer, we'll be doing a lot of other stuff. And so that 50 days will definitely fly by a lot faster than it is right now. Right now, especially towards the end, the 50 days just kind of drags because we don't have any tools or anything to really do anything. We can't make arrows, we can't make clothing, we can't really do a whole lot other than just sit around on our duff. And we got, as you can see, we have food and water all squared away at this point, so there's not a lot we can really accomplish. But once we get a bow and arrow, we get our tools, we start crafting things, it'll be a whole different ballgame. So you have to leave on day 50 even if the weather is awful? Yes. Even if the weather is awful. We leave on day 50. Yes, we do. Which will be today. If we look on here, we've reached day 99, but we've actually spent 50 days in each of the zones. Although it's only day 99 because the game's always off a little bit on what day it is. So today we leave. And actually the weather's nice out, so that's not bad. Alright, let's drink down our water. Drink a little more water, and then we can put it down.
Something's gotta go.
And that should put us at 39.95. Nice. Nice. Actually, I think I'm going to grab one torch out of here. We're going to carry that to the zone line because we'll probably throw down a torch. Let's just move that one to the inventory. All right. I think we got everything that we want. I don't think we're leaving anything behind that we need at the moment. I mean, I'd love to take all the hides and stuff, but we got all the guts on us. We do have a couple rabbit hides. We got the deer hides. Oh, I didn't bring any rabbit hides. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. We got 5 maple and some birch. Unfortunately, we can't make our We can't craft a travois until we have a knife. Which actually makes me think, you know, let's leave a few of the maples here. Now, after we finish the challenge, we can come back into any region we want and pick up anything we want. Once we finish the challenge. But we have to finish the challenge first. I'm going to take 1 rabbit hide with me just in case. Make it 2 rabbit hides. There we go. And I'll grab all my teas since I can. Do I have everything else I want? Got all my fishing hooks. Got my traps all ready to go. Got my clothing all on. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Basically trading water till the first forage run? Yes. Yep. The long dark gave you nice weather. It's a trap! It is a trap. The long dark never gives us nice weather. I see Mr. Wolfie up there. I see you, sir. I'll drop the sticks when I get... Oh, there's a piece of birch bark. Nice. That I won't drop. I'll drop the sticks when we get up to the zone line before we zone in. I want Mr. Wolfie to go another direction. Go bye-bye, sir. There we go. The flippity flap out of here, buddy. Is there another birch bark over here for me? Nice. And another birch bark. Nice. Wish there was one more, but there's not. I can't resist picking up the sticks, okay? I just can't resist it.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
Ah! Yeah, the pack's getting a little heavy now. Going to be a little heavy D in the boys. No, you aren't tired at all, buddy. Just chill. You have hypothermia, and I'm telling him to chill. Just chill, buddy. You have hypothermia. It's fine. Just chill. Just chill. You'll be fine. Everything's gonna be all right. Every little thing's gonna be all right. Yeah, it's like passing $1 on the street, yeah. You just can't do it. I do like how the snow just kind of goes up onto the rocks now. I think that looks pretty dang cool. It's pretty dang nice. Makes me very happy. I mean, if nothing else, we can just stack the twigs at the zone line, and then, you know, when we come back here in 800 days or 900 days, however long it takes us to complete the challenge. Because this character, if we can complete this challenge, we'll be very close to having 1,000 days. So we will go for the 1,000 days on this guy, which means we'll come back here and we'll hang around Timberwolf a little bit, do a few things here and there. So we'll want to have some supplies left behind, because at that point we'll have the challenge done and we can pick up and use whatever we want in whatever zone we want. So... and these sticks are a great renewable resource. I think the zone line's right under that tree up there. We'll see it before we get to it, so. Now, we do have a chance of getting a... does it include the DLC regions? Yes. So, it's going to work a little different, Rapid, once we hit the DLC regions. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do Forsaken Airfield first. And we are going to, once we get our 50 days done in Forsaken Airfield, we're going to jimmy jive back over here to Pleasant Valley, Hush River Valley, and Bleak Inlet. And we are going to quickly do the first tail. So then, oh, there's leaving Timberwolf Mountain. And so we're going to quickly do the first tail. Okay, so we can pick up like a stick. Yep. And then we will go back and do Zone of Contamination and then Sundered Pass after that. So those 3 will count. We will do those. And here we are, boys and girls. Pleasant Valley, day 1. Woohoo! Let's go. Let's go, baby. But yeah, the tails ones we're gonna do a little differently because we are gonna try to do the tails as we do it. So, did you see anything about the new AC/DC new tour? I was like, it's like a cover band now. Yeah, I mean, I saw AC/DC back in the day. I'm good. dude, look at our balls right now. Yeah, that's a real quote from Gameslift to me. All right. I know. We aren't going to go down the rope anyway, so. This is our first zone that we have a chance of getting a bedroll in. Now, will we get a bedroll? Who knows? That is the question of the day. Is do we get the bedroll here or not? Yeah. That was Owl Nuggets did a quote of starting in Pleasant Valley, and quote 114 was Gameslift to Atheenon saying, dude, let's look at our balls right now. And that was directly brought on by us playing Sea of Thieves together. New stuff to loot. I'm so excited. We got stuff to loot again. Now, there might be a birch or a maple over here, so we're going to check real quick. Yep, there's a birch. That's nice. Nicey nice. There we go. We got the plane to go loot. Oh, man, we have so much stuff to do here. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. First thing we're going to do, though, is go to Mystic River Picnic Area. Because that's our best chance of getting a... That's our best chance of getting a bedroll. One of our chances.
Might have to drop some gear.
Nah. All right, let's get our lantern out because we got plenty of oil on us. I'm gonna get rid of the junk. There we go. Oh, that feels so much better. Oh, you can't pick those up and put them on anything. That's sad. 1 a.m. in the UK. All right, have a good one, Neil. We'll see you later on, buddy. Yeah, we're going to play Long Dark for about another hour, and then we're going to be switching over and playing a little bit of 7 Days to Die. Getting a little afterlife action going on. Not much in here, which gives me hope that we'll get better loot down at the farmhouse. Oh, we got cloth. Nice. Well, let's put you away. And let's break this cloth down. Whoops. 5 pieces of cloth. Yes. Yes, please. Alright, those are all empty, empty, empty. Of course, now that oh, okay, I was gonna say, now that I have the pry bar, none of these will be locked. This one's locked. It won't have anything in it, but it's locked, so... Okay, I think what we'll do is we're gonna leave a few things here. Basically, all that stuff. And then I will grab a couple sticks out. And then I'll leave the rabbit traps here too. Oh, that just filled that up. Never mind. Just trying to get rid of some weight on me. Get rid of the full ones. Keep the little one on us. Get rid of my thermos. There we go. Perfect. Got us down to 28 kilos. Nice. Okay. Now we can go over... Oh, I do need to make some water while we're here, too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, good Lord. Dubes with a $50 tip. Holy crap. Dubes, thank you so much, my friend. I don't know why. I have a feeling you probably put a message with that, and TTS is, like, so stupid. I've not been able to get it to work for a while. But if you did put a message with that, I really do appreciate it, my friend. No matter what. It's very kind of you to do. I do need to get a fire started, though. We need to get a fire started and get some water going. We'll do that when we get over here, though. Well, it's great to have you here, for sure. Take this high path, because there might be wolves down there. Tickets for AC/DC are remember when we could see a couple bands for 15 bucks? Oh, God, yeah. I think my first Metallica concert, it was like $18 a ticket. And I thought that was expensive. I was like, damn, 18 bucks? Good Lord, they're like premium tickets for this concert. A lot of stuff was like 12 bucks back then. I was like, man, 18 bucks. I'm gonna have to think about that. We could grab some rabbit meat here too while we're here. We might do that on the way back.
Find some place to escape this cold.
We'll definitely grab the mushrooms. We need more of those. I mean, baby metal tickets actually weren't that bad. I think they were only like 50 or 60, something like that. They weren't bad at all. I was actually kind of surprised. I thought they'd be a little more expensive, but they were pretty good. Country roads with the 51 months. Thank you, Country Roads, for the 51-month-aroo there. I appreciate that very much. Hope you're having a fantastical day.
Country Roads just
Country Roads.
for 51 months.
Country Roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country Road. All right, we're praying for the bedroll, baby. We're gonna roll the hard 8 in here, right? We're gonna roll the hard 8. We're gonna get a bedroll in here. Yeah, 60's not bad these days. I thought the tickets were gonna be like, you know, 125 or something like that. I was like, oh, that's not that bad. I mean, of course I have to get there, and then I'm gonna probably do like a like an Airbnb just to spend the night there because I have to go up to Kent, Washington. Ooh, new wool scarf. Nice. All right, here we go. Moment of glory here, right? Let's see if we got it. Oh my goodness gracious. Tylea with the 34 months, 61 months total. Thank you, Tylea, for the 61 months. Let's see if that 61 month plus the $50 dono and the other huge resub there from Country Roads gets us a bedroll. I don't think it did. I can't see through. I can't see through it. I can't see through it. Oh, it did. It did. I see it. I see it through the water. Oh my god. Oh my god, Becky. Look at that bedroll butt. Look at the bedroll butt we got over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you? What are you right there? Oh yeah. Game freaking changer, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go, boys and girls. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god, Becky, look at that bedroll. It's so huge. Oh my god, that just makes me so happy now. Now all we have to do is find a toolkit so we can repair our hacksaw a little bit. We got the bedroll now. It's at 50%, which isn't bad after day 100. Day 100 bedroll, you know, at 50%. I'm happy with that. We can fix it up. You know what we can also do? We could just turn it into a better bedroll. We don't even need to fix it up. We could turn it into a ptarmigan bedroll because we have all the ptarmigan down. We have like 30 ptarmigan down. So we can just make it into an improvised bedroll and be done with it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tylea with 100 bits. 100. Yeah, if you upgrade it, it's at 100% already, yeah. Bedroll and a cup of joe is a bonus, yep. A bedroll and a cup of joe, baby. Wow. Since we got the bedroll, we're just gonna kill these rabbits here, sleep here for the night.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my. Was there another bunny around here? I could have sworn there was another bunny around here. Bunny Rabs, where are you? I know it is. I'm looking for the other bunny though. I could have sworn there were two bunnies around this place. Oh, there's a thing on the table here I didn't search. Nope. Here, bunny. Here, bunny. I'm whistling for him like a dog. Yeah, that other bunny was like, peace out, sucker, I'm gone. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. I got sticks on me. Yeah, I do. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab our bunny. Roach with a 42-month resub. Woohoo! Is that a new spawn? I don't know, Beetlebee. Thank you for that beautiful 42-month resub there, Ouch. Appreciate that very much, my friend.
Ouch_1996 just resubscribed for 42 months. Another awesome month. Thanks for streaming.
Well, thank you for being here, and again, thank you everybody for all of your patience with this last month being a little bit weird this last month, you know. I do appreciate it very, very much. Let's go down here and build a fire. Actually, you know what? Let's build it right up close to the exit. That way we can jimmy jive out of here when we're ready. Whoa, jeez. Country Rose just gifted a tier 1 sub to Mac TX. And that started a hype
Country Rose
train.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Mac 1999.
Well, thank you so much for starting that hype train there with the tier 1 sub. Mac TX 1999, welcome in. Welcome in on the sub club level.
That did it.
Oh, that did it. All right, let's get. Oh God, I have fir and cedar. Okay, let's put the fir on there. Let's put a fir on there and then a couple of cedar on there, and then a few sticks on there. There we go. All right, let's get some water down because we are out of water because I didn't bring any with us. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab Mr. Oh, I guess I can prepare my birch bark. Let's prepare the birch bark real quick. That way we can have that cooking. And then let's go ahead and skin the rabbit. Wait, where's the rabbit at?
Can stop me.
Where's my rabbit? Oh, I dropped him. I dropped my rabbit. Okay, rabbit in my hands. Hey, Oro Roth, thank you so much for the sub there. Or that was Tylea gifting it out to Oro Roth. Thank you for the follow, Chad Keck. Appreciate that.
Tyler MT Singer gifted a tier 1 sub to Aurora 605.
All right, let's get the rabbit meats in here. Get the birch bark tea in there. Got a little rabbity meats. I guess I could go out and look for the other rabbit, or for the for that other rabbit too, while this is cooking. Now let's get a little more fuel in there. Let's go look for this other rabbit out here real quick. He may be around. He may have respawned or come back. You know. Doesn't look like it, though. Nope. There's the stick, though. I do like how the snow comes up on the trees now. That's really cool. I'm wondering what that difference is. Let's look at the difference there. Visuals, advanced. Yeah, see, look at that. That's without the blending. See how it's just like right into the ground, and then if you go in here and you turn the terrain blending on, that looks so much better. It's such a subtle thing, but it just looks so much better. Love it. What the heck? A footprint up there. There's a footprint up there. All right. Yum yum num 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 num. Num 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 num. All right, we got a little water there. Beautiful. We'll do a little more water. That should keep us going for a little bit. I'm gonna grab my rabbit. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and harvest the rabbit up real quick. I'm just gonna put that down. We'll just get a little more water going while we harvest the rabbit up. Because we are in a new zone. We do need rabbit guts and stuff like that, so 28 minutes with our hands, perfect. And then we'll do the gut as well, because why not? We got plenty of time on the fire. We do need to grab some more torches out of the fire, because we are still depending on the torches right now, a lot. And then we'll use the hacksaw. Really, there's not that much of a difference. So I'll use the hacksaw, and it's a little quicker. Teeny bit quicker. Alright, now we can grab those. Let's get some torches, because we'll definitely need that on the way back. You know, one thing we might want to do on our way back, since we're going to be doing this anyway, is let's go down to Point of Disagreement.
Too heavy.
Shh. And grab what's there. There might be some matches at the Point of Disagreement, so...
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
The dark has always looked blocky. It's my favorite improvement. Yeah, it is really nice. It is really nice to have, for sure. I can knock the rabbit out, but it escapes before I can pick him up. Guess it's an old age thing. Well, it's not even so much that. Oops. Shoot. I guess we can't do that. Just make sure you have a lot of sprint ready to go before you do it, Janet. That way you can sprint up on the rabbit. Do advanced settings influence performance in any way for me? Not really, no. I haven't noticed any, like, lag or stuttering or anything like that. I see you, game. Giving me sprains and crap.
That's a bit, but I'll make it.
If we can get over here, we'll lose him. Here's something you can't do, Mr. Wolf. Walk along a cliff. Mr. Wolf's like, gosh dang it, that's just wrong. Hey, B, how you doing? I'm doing, you know, I'm doing as I can do. I don't know if better is the right term, but I'm doing. Yeah, it's just too windy tonight to walk over to go over there. We'll definitely be coming back over to this area, though, for sure. Oh, you know what I have on me? I have several things I need to be curing. Okay. I have you and you to cure.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And I threw a whole bunch of crap in here. Now I'm way overweight. Now I'm way overweight. Okay, so I think it's mainly, yeah, I got some water on me. What else did we pick up? Oh, we picked up the bedroll, so we got that. Got a bunch of torches that we picked up as well. Let's drop you here. I do have quite a few. Oh, we did pick up a antiseptic somewhere along the line. I don't need that.
Need some first aid. Soon.
Yeah, you probably do, but you ain't getting any here, buddy. No first aid here for you, my friend. Okay, so we'll put you down there. And then we do have our cattails, so we're going to eat those. Will and Esther should look into taking a calcium supplement and vitamin D. Yeah. They definitely need it, don't they? I guess I could drink one of these down and get a little extra health back tonight. Why not? Thoughts on terrain blending? I tried it. I'm not a huge fan. I see. That's the funny thing, B. I'm really a huge fan of it. I like how it like blends everything into the rocks and the trees and stuff. I think it. I actually kind of like. I actually like it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we should have. Yep, we got everything we need for the improved bedroll. 3 hours.
I'm so tired. I could just lay down right here.
All right, improvised bedroll is now ours, boys and girls. And I believe that does craft it at 100%. Yes. So that does make it 100% for us, which is nice. I actually like the terrain blending. I think it adds a subtle difference, but I actually like the difference. I could see why people don't like it though. There's been a couple instances where it blended it into a position where I couldn't see that I couldn't get over an object. So I could see people kind of getting frustrated with that. It's like, well, I used to be able to see, easily what objects I can go over. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you can't see, you don't like how you can't see tiny rocks in the snow. Yeah. So I get that. I totally get that. And that's something where maybe they need to work on it a little bit to make those like appear a little bit more definitively for you if you can't see them. The nice thing is it's just an option. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. So, hey Valor, how you doing? You definitely don't have to use it if you don't want to. So, all right, let's get some sleep. Woo! Hey, Rhiny Beef, how are you? Hello. All right. Well, that got us all nice and healed up and ready to go. Yeah, we got the bedroll. We made it into an improvised bedroll right away, which is super nice to have. We're a wee bit overweight right now, which is fine. We got a lot of fuel on us right now. We got a bunch of sticks, bunch of coal. Got a bunch of fuel stuff on us. Is it daytime yet? It's almost daytime. Okay. Let's get a little more sleep, and then we need to repair a few things. Almost 80 months. I know. Where does the time pass? Where does the time go? All right, let's repair this up. It's just a crappy shirt, but it's the only crappy shirt we got, so. Socks will repair all the way. I think I'll leave the other shirt for right now because we'll probably find a better shirt up at the plane crash would be my guess. How much cloth do I have left right now? I've got 1 cloth left right now. We're at 54 kilos. Let's go ahead and drop most of our sticks here. In fact, we'll drop them all because we have cedar on us. We'll drop the fur as well. That puts us underweight so we can run. Those are all empty. We got everything on us now. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, we're at 49.99. 999. 49.999. All right, let's get down to the farmhouse. Actually, let's go ahead and eat and drink a little bit. I'm in Iowa City for my sister. My sister's son's birthday. He's going to be 24. Holy bleep bleep, yeah. Besides that, though, I was pleasantly surprised with the stealth bug fix on the trader quest. Oh, they did fix the trader quest? Oh, that's nice. And having TAA available after all these years is fantastic. What is TA? See, I don't know what TAA and SSAA and all that is. I don't even know which one I should choose. Not that. Visuals. Nope, not that. Yeah, this one here. The anti-assailing. It's got FX. It's got TAA, SMAA, and FXAA. It's like, which one should I use? I don't know the difference between any of those. So we got FXAA versus SMAA versus TAA. Okay. They differ on how they achieve the performance. So it's fast approximate, subpixel, morphological, and temporal. Okay. TAA is the best. Okay. Well, let's go with TAA and see what we think. Can produce good image quality, reduce flickering, can introduce ghosting or blurring artifacts, especially if not implemented well. In this game, it's the best option because it doesn't cause much blurring. Okay, well, good. We'll go with that then. I don't know what it does for me, but we'll go with it. You got to remember, I'm not that smart with computer stuff, so. I don't know much about an SMAA should be highest quality, but most performance intensive. I think TAA is the best compromise. Okay. Better image quality than FXAA, avoids blurring textures, higher performance costs than FXAA, but can still be more efficient than MSAA. MSAA, FXAA, baby AA. I. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tech Warrior plays with the 5 gifted subs going out to Artichase. G, it's me, Emily218, Senzar12, and Yellow Rose of Texas. It removed jagged lines on edges like on power lines, the distance and stuff. Okay, well, we'll try it. I don't know if it'll work for me or not, but we'll try it. We'll give it a shot. Hey, you know, Tech Warrior, things are going good. Things are going pretty darn good. You know, it's been a rough month, you know, getting used to my new schedule and everything, but it's going good so far. Good Lord, my family is texting like crazy. What are they all texting about? Okay, that's my mom, and then that's just all family stuff. Okay, never mind. My family has a group chat, which just, ugh. I hate group chats. I absolutely hate them, because half the time I don't care what's going on in the group chat. And it's just people leaving messages for each other, and it's like, ugh. And then my phone's going beep 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 beep, you know, my phone's beeping and crap. We're gonna check the old place out here. Just a reminder to the reason I love this game. You inspired me and taught me a lot about this game. Aww. Well, I appreciate that, Tech Warrior. That means a lot to me. Could we light a torch out here right now? I don't know if we could. I don't know if we could. It's kind of wild. It's kind of windy. How's the visual update? I'm liking most of it so far. There's a little bit of, of argument on whether they like the... See, I personally like the... I personally like the snow thing myself, but that's just me.
Can't feel my feet.
But yeah, some people don't like it so much. It does hide some textures where you'd be like, oh, I can't walk over that, and now you're like, why can't I walk over this? And it's because it's got a texture underneath it that it's hiding. So that's the only problem I've seen with it so far. Ask got me in Interloper years ago. He's best at explaining so much things. I'm okay at explaining some things. I'm good at dumbing it down for myself. Not a fan of aggressive animal sounds. Startles me every time. Aggressive animal sounds do startle me every time as well, Jeanette. But that's what they're set up to do to me. Is they're set up to startle me every time. If it doesn't pertain to the whole group, text individually. Yeah, well, it usually pertains to the whole group, but I usually just don't care. I'm not a big group chat kind of fan. I'm just not a big group chat fan. Because it usually doesn't pertain to me. It's like, you know, well, just you know, let me know when something pertains to me. Just text me personally, please. Just text me personally. Okay, we got 55 on YouTube right now and only 34 likes. Don't forget to like the video, boys and girls. Give it that thumbs up and get it up in the algorithm. Like, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for point of disagreement here because I have a disagreement that I need solved. We're a little on the chilly side. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. But yeah, group chats kind of, they kind of get me after a while. I usually just delete them off my phone. Because I'm like, yeah, now I'll talk to y'all later. Ooh, I like how it's on the cars, too. That's kind of cool. And see how the snow's kind of up on the car a little bit? Something up front, some accelerant. Got some accelerant on the floor. Anything in the glove box? Nothing in the glove box. Alright, there's the memento cache. That's the one that we can go find out on the lake. You also see the cougar. Cougar's out here too. This one is down there by the that's in the church actually. I was thinking of Coastal Highway for some reason. That's the other reason I wanted to come here is to get that note. That way we can get into that cache when we go to Thompson's Crossing. Too bad you can't crouch going out of a car anymore. Whenever you leave a car now, you're always standing up, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. No. The piano. Yeah, it's the piano inside the church. Wow, these vehicles have been very void of anything. I've noticed that recently vehicles just don't have like the amount of loot they used to have. Vehicles used to be a really good like source of just like a candy bar or a hat. You know, or they used to always have something in them. What did they take out, B? Y'all YouTube people, the Owl Nuggets is saying, y'all YouTube people rock. Yes, you do rock. All right, we'll head back. We're gonna go up to the plane. Yeah, you can't crouch out of cars anymore. Yeah. Yep, you can crouch getting into a car, but when you leave the car, you are now automatically standing up. Where it used to be, if you crouched going into the car, you were crouched coming out of the car, and they took that away from us. Which makes me sad. You know, I think we'll actually go to Skeeter's Ridge first. We'll go up here to Skeeter's Ridge first, and then we'll go into the... We'll get warmed up in Skeeter's Ridge. We could even sleep in Skeeter's Ridge since we have the bedroll now. Which is super nice. The plane, boss, the plane! 49.86, I can't pick anything else up. Played lots of Once Human, soon gonna do some Dune. Some Conan homies. Nice! Yeah, Dune looks pretty cool. I mean, it's just a multiplayer game. It's set up to be played multiplayer. You can play it solo, but it's just not gonna be as much fun. My goal right now is to play Long Dark and 7 Days to Die, ongoing. And then we're gonna finish up, the, our journey in Expedition 33. And we're also going to finish up Marvel Midnight Suns.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
That's alright, you don't have to carry it for very much longer. I was going to go to Skeeter's Ridge, but I don't know if the weather's going to cooperate with us. I think it will. Expedition 33 is a beautiful game. I just got to get better at the combat. I'm horrible at parries, and I know parrying is like a huge thing in that game, and I'm just bad at doing it. I'm just bad at doing it. I'm bad at reading I'm bad at listening to the clues when it's gonna hit me and stuff. I mean, some of those mobs spend like 15 minutes winding up to hit you, and then you're like, okay, I think he's gonna hit me now. No, he's not gonna hit me now. I think he's gonna hit me now. No, he's not gonna hit me now. Hello, Wolfie boys. But the game is absolutely gorgeous. I love the atmosphere of the game. I love the story of the game so far.
No power in the verse can
Wandering
stop me.
Firekeeper, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Oh, baby. Let's get inside and get warmed up. Yeah, we are cold, cold, cold. We're a cold little nibbler. All right.
Starting to weigh me down.
I know it is, buddy. Got a little mittens. We got some wood. Got a can of ruined dog food. Got a spray paint. Got a... Ooh, a sewing primer. I'll read you. I'll read you. Thank you very much. A fish? We got a fish! And we got a raw fish!
Thank you for rescuing me from that nasty freezer. It was horrible in there. Horrible. It was so cold. Brr.
Well, you're now going to be in my nice warm tummy tum. Alrighty. Maybe we'll get another pair of socks. Yeah, baby! Did I call it or did I call it? Another pair of socks. Booyah! Let's eat you down. And let's eat you down. We have cooking 5, so canned food, anything that's cooked can't harm us. Now, raw fish could still harm us, but canned food, nah. We don't care. We will cook that fishy up, though. I am a sock whisperer. Shh. I think we'll start a little fire outside. Now you can still crouch going out of doors, which is good.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, let's use that accelerant on it. Just get it going.
That should help warm things up.
It will help warm things up. And then we'll throw a coal on there just to make sure. Fantasy, I welcome to Fantasy Island. Where all your fantasies come true. Well, most of them anyway. Wow, we could make a whole bunch of stuff. We can make decorative art right now. I can make decorative arts. I can make more carved figures if I wanted to. Make more prepared mushrooms, but I ain't gonna do that. Might as well check the body over here while we're out and about. I'm overweight and I'm still picking up sticks. Must stop. Must stop stick picking up. Stop the madness. There we go. Now we can move. Okay. Can't stop. Won't stop. Nope. Can't stop. Won't stop. Can of beans. Nothing over there though. Sometimes there's a tool. There used to be a toolkit that always spawned there. Not anymore. Come to me. Come to me, my puppy. Oh, there's a little box behind the house here. I never noticed that before. When's that? Since when has that been there? I never noticed that before. Stick. Eat you down. Yum yum. I think we're just gonna go sleep in the cave tonight. Yeah, we're overweight anyway. Yeah, we'll just go sleep in the cave tonight. Hey, Laka, hello, hello. Yeah, the stick grind never does end. It never truly does. Whoa, that was weird. Thing was like doing a little dance there. We'll go up to the prepper's cache up here too. It won't have anything in it, but at least we can go up to it. We're on the slow walk right now. You notice though it's not too cold. It's -6 out, so it's not too bad. We'll drink a little herbal tea before we go to bed tonight. And that should help us get a little health back. So tonight the plan is in about 10-15 minutes we're going to switch over and play a little bit more 7 Days to Die Afterlife. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Expedition 33. We're going to continue Expedition 33. And then on, let's see, that'll be Thursday. And then Friday, because let's see, Thursday I work the early shift, so Friday I work a later shift. So Friday we're going to do a little more Long Dark. And we will do probably some Marvel Midnight Suns on Friday as well. Because I do want to finish up Midnight Suns. Although I may do Expedition 33 for a while until I'm done with it. That game really is awesome. I can't say enough about that game. That game right there. You know, I think there's going to be a deer around the corner here too. I think there's a deer around the corner here. We should probably do something with him before we go in.
Can't feel my hands.
I know, buddy. I know. Sometimes there's a deer like right over this little hill here. And if we do the deer, we can burn some of our fuel that we have. Lower our weight a little bit. Hey, baby. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I guess feathers we are going to be very good on. The working grind. Yep, the working grind never ends. The working grind never does end, Beetlebee. That's okay, though. All right, let's throw another. Let's throw one fur on there and a piece of coal on there. Get this meat off them. You're gonna have to practice dodging in real life, like dodging while playing the game. Yeah, the dodging is that's my main. That's my main enemy is the parry. Dodging's not so bad. It's the parry. I have trouble with the parry. The parry's where I really struggle. I'm gonna go dump some stuff off here inside the cave. In 27 years, when Atheenon finally gets to a forge, hey, you know we only have another 100 days or so before we get to a forge. Because we got 50 days here, we got 50 days in Coastal Highway, and then we will go to Desolation Point and forge. So yeah, we have 100 days to go before we get to a forge. If someone ever offered you $200 to skip a game on the list and just do Long Dark, would you ever do that? Probably not. There's certain games. But you know, if somebody wanted to do something like that, I probably would. It just depends on how long I'd have to skip the game for. But I've really been enjoying enjoying Clair Obscur. I really truly have. All right, we threw down the wood. We're good. Yeah, we're good. No, let's go ahead and throw down a little bit more. Let's throw down the book there. We'll read that. Gotta read the snowing primer. Oh, and then I got that meat on me too. Just this normal time slot. So example. Okay, yeah. Give me an example. Let me know what we're talking about. And it wouldn't have to even be that. It wouldn't even have to be that, Rachel. Oh, we got more feathers too. Nice. Seems like a great game. Turn-based combat's not my cup of tea. You know, I didn't really think turn-based combat was going to be my cup of tea either. I didn't think turn-based combat was going to be my cup of tea, but I personally liked like turn-based combat in XCOM 2. I really like that. I really like it in the Marvel game as well. The Marvel Midnight Suns game. I like it in that. Like if you have the Long Dark and I don't know something else, and someone is like $200 to not do the other game for that slot. Oh, basically like if today, just like here, $200 and just keep playing Long Dark tonight instead of switching over to 7 Days to Die is what you're basically saying. That's sort of what you're thinking. I could see that happening. You know, it wouldn't even have to be that much. Honestly, it wouldn't.
All this gear is slowing me down.
It honestly wouldn't even it wouldn't have to even be that much. So. But I am, just to let you know, Rachel, I am going to be starting most of my streams. Any stream that's going to have like 2 games, Long Dark's always going to be leading off. So I'm going to be starting most of my streams from now on with Long Dark, unless it's a short night. Like tomorrow's a short night, so I'm only going to play some Expedition 33 for like 2 hours and then go to work. But most days where I do 2 games, like today, I'm going to do Long Dark first and then do something else afterwards. So, we got 2.83. We're good on that. Perfect. I have plenty of feathers. I've got so many feathers, it's ridiculous at this point. But yes, I would be willing to consider that, Rachel. Any coal in here? I don't see any coal. We are super duper tired, though. Do I have anything stinky on me? Okay, I don't have anything stinky on me. That's good. Let's break down some torches. Got plenty of torches to break down. Torches weigh a lot as well. Torches weigh twice as much as a stick. So for every torch we get rid of, we're losing half the weight and we're replacing it with a stick. But yes, Rachel, the short answer is yes, I do that. Alright. Well, the good news is we've made it to Pleasant Valley. And that I'm super happy about. I'm super duper happy about that. We've got 1 day in Pleasant Valley so far. But we got our 50 in Timberwolf and our 50 in Ash Canyon. Let's get some sleep. I know I was gonna drink a herbal tea, but no. I'm not gonna do that right now. It is a week cold in here. But look at that. Look at that. 7-8 degree warmth bonus on that bedroll. Oh, that's so sexy. That is just damn sexy. That's damn good looking right there. All right, I need to find my meat. Need to find my meat. There's my meat. Need to pick my meat up. I need to play with my meat that's on the ground. There we go. All right, let's drink some water. There we go. Hey, Gaming Charlie, how you doing? Say what? I know, exactly. Say what? Atheenon's gonna do what with the what? The who? The who, the what, the where? Alright. Now we do have this nice book to read. So let's read that. Because we're going to be getting some clothing here pretty quick. And we're going to rip it apart and mend a bunch of other stuff. So we only have to do 4 hours of research on it now instead of 5. Oh, damn it. I'm cold. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize it was that cold in here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Never mind. Okay, now it's warm in here. Oh, my gosh. I didn't realize it was so cold in here. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. All right, we did get that, so we can rip that apart. And we did get some socks, so I can put on another pair of socks. And we do have this other hat, so we can... I don't want to wear that. No, I'm going to wear that. And we're going to rip you apart. There we go. Pick up our bedroll. Let's go out here and see what we got. I know there's a maple here, right? Couple. Oh, there's 3 maples. Oh my gosh. 3 maples. It's a Mapleopolis. Mapleopolis? And there's sticks. We have to get the sticks. We'll go down to the plane itself first. Generally, on Interloper, there's not a whole lot at the plane. Unfortunately. We'll hit that main row on the way back. I mean, there's clothing. I mean, that's the one good thing. There's usually some clothing here, which is nice. And the soda can always seems to be here. This soda seems to be like a fixed... That seems to be a fixed soda. And by the way, 0% soda you can't get sick from. At least you never used to be able to. Maybe you can now, but you never used to be able to get food poisoning from sodas. No matter what the condition, so... I cue your older vids to fall asleep to. Aww. Well, I'm glad the older videos, Rachel, can have some good use there. Nothing in here. Nothing. Oh, there's a dead body. Nothing. I'm not gonna open that door because I don't care. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh, hello, suitcase. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing here, boys and girls. I got a soda. That's what we've gotten so far, is a soda. I remember watching when your hair had color. Hey, thin wool sweater, I'll take it. Take it, baby, yeah. To me, the story is like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, you know, I have nothing against the story. It's just not what I play Long Dark for. It's not what I bought Long Dark for. It's not what I mainly play. To me, the story is, you know, it's a good one-time through. Play it, enjoy it, and then retire it, you know? And I'll probably never play the story again afterwards. What's your favorite cooking tool? The pot or the skillet? I love the pot. They used to call me Two-Pot Shakur. But, you know, I had to stop that because I was getting some, you know, cease and desist letters, you know, from that, so. But yes, I love the cooking pot. I mean, the skillet has, usually my ideal is to have one skillet, one pot. That way I have both. No, because the skillet, there's specific things that you have to cook in the skillet. And so to make certain things, you have to have the skillet to be able to do. Oh, 2 thin wool sweaters? Okay, that was totally worth it. Totally worth it. 2 thin wool sweaters. That is an entire degree more. No, that's an entire degree more in warmth than what we have right now. We just went from 1 degree to 2 degrees. So despite there being very little in the plane, we got 2 thin wool sweaters, and that's all that matters. I only like skillet because of yummy pancakes. Pancakes, yum. All right, we need to get a move on here because we are running low on food. We need to get down to the farmhouse, get some rabbit traps out. All right, so Put you on. Put you on. Rip you to bits. Can you use a skillet to fight wolves? You'd think you would be able to, don't you? You think you'd be able to do that, wouldn't you? But you can't. This story was your introduction to the game. Yeah, and see, for a lot of people, the story was their introduction to the game. It doesn't really matter on these. I'll wear the better one because it'll be a little easier to... We'll get a little more fix out of it, I guess. Alright, we need to... eat our pork and beans. Yum, yum, yum. We can smash them open now because we have cooking 5. It won't lose any calories for us, which is great. And then we will eat our beef jerky. And we'll drink our summit soda. What a dinner. Beans, jerky, and soda. That sounds like a great dinner to me. Alright, let's go ahead and repair you up. As I said, let's repair you up, if we can. You'd think you would be able to choose the skillet to fight wolves. You'd think you'd be able to do that, don't you? But unfortunately, you can't. All right, what's our warmth up to? 20 degrees! Yeah, let's go. Beans, jerky, and soda sounds like a college kid's dinner. Hey, that's what I had for dinner the other night. All right, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead. And all right, so we are good. Do I need to put anything else down? Those are all cured. Oh, I need to put the maples down. And believe me, in our 50 days, we'll be coming back up here. So a lot of this stuff, I'm going to leave a bunch of stuff up here because we're going to come back up here. We're basically going to make we'll probably make the farmhouse. No, we'll make Thompson's Crossing our main base in this zone. And the farmhouse will sort of be a secondary base. So we'll be slowly schlepping everything over to Thompson's Crossing as time moves on. But we can't go out of here overweight. That's the problem. We can't go overweight because then we'll just be screwed. So we're gonna drop most of our fuel here. We're gonna drop, because we can always come back for fuel. We'll take a bunch of the coal. The nice thing is we have a bunch of coal in the mine between Pleasant Valley and Coastal Highway, and we'll go get all of that coal. And then by the time we go to Coastal Highway, we'll even have more coal. So that'll be super duper nice. Is there anything else I want to do before we sleep? How much cloth do I have? I have one piece of cloth left. There's nothing that's really worth repairing right now. And it's not worth putting the traps down out here. That's the only problem, though. If we make Thompson's Crossing the base, yeah, I guess there's rabbits around there. I'd have to figure out where the rabbits are over there. Yeah, we'd have to figure out where the rabbit spawns around there, but we can do that. We can do that. All right, well, boys and girls, that's going to wrap up tonight's Long Dark. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. The YouTube side, we are going to stop the stream, and then we'll start back up with some 7 Days to Die here in about 4 or 5 minutes once I go take a potty break and grab another drink, and I'll be back. Twitch, we're just going to keep on going, keep on cooking on there. But if you're on the YouTube side, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, even if it's to say you suck or something like that. I don't care, whatever. But say hi. And thanks again for coming by and hanging out. I will see you all on the YouTube side shortly for some 7 Days to Die if you're coming back for that. Bye. And then for the YouTube, the Twitch